Hello and welcome to ELA. This is Monday, September 21, 2020 edition. I'd like to start before we actually look at today's agenda and what we did today and any other little tidbits from today. We're just looking at the modules page. There's a few differences that I've made this way. You should be able to find things a little bit quicker. So for each week that's already been that we've already gone through, there's going to be two, and my mouse is moving, there's going to be two different modules, if you will. There's going to be the one that has the agendas and informational/instructional materials, and then there's going to be the one that has the assignments. If you want to know what we did on a certain day, you click the first one, you see the agenda, you can listen to it, read it. Or if you got a notice saying you were missing something from week one, you would click week one and see what exactly we did, and then click on it to complete it if you had not previously done that. So we're going to click on week 3. The current week is only going to have one area to click on, so it's everything, and it says right there, everything for the week will be placed here. So if we click on that, we see that we have Monday, September 21st. Just a quick glance, we have participation check, formerly known as the attendance check. There's the agenda, and then there is also a reading quiz. So if you click on the agenda, I could hit immersive reader and it would read everything to you, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to go over things quickly. First of all, again, you need to complete the class participation check. Even if you weren't in class, you're still doing the work now. You're still listening to me. You're still seeing me. And if I asked you what crazy shirt I was wearing, you'd say, "Oh yeah, the one with planets and astronauts on it." Week 1 grades are now in School Tool. So take a look, and if you owe anything, complete assignments and submit. The grade on Canvas might be a little different than School Tool. When you complete something, you want to let me know through a message. That way it will get changed much quicker. If you don't let me know that you completed something, it won't be changed until the 5 weeks or at the 10 weeks. I'm not going to check all grades every single day, so you need to let me know if you did something, and I will definitely go and check it and make the changes. Today's learning target. Today I will finish taking part in a live Nearpod. You're not going to do that. You're going to do the student-paced version, and it will give you background information for A Long Walk to Water. And then you will be listening to Chapter 1 of A Long Walk to Water on Edpuzzle. To do today's Nearpod, okay, and this is the one that we did on Friday. If you were not here on Friday, by completing this today, you will also be completing part of Friday's work. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to nearpod.com. Okay, so you can just type in www.nearpod.com. When you get there, I have to log out. But when you get there, you're going to see this page here. And I'll move my picture out of the way because you want to put the code where it says students join a lesson. So where it says students join a lesson, you're going to enter the code CQAHO. And when you click on it, it may not let you do that. It's CQAHO. It might not let you cut and paste. CQAHO. And then you're going to click on it. So it won't let you copy and paste it in, but you can click on it. And then you're going to log in with Google. And it will show you who you are. And then you'll say, "Oh, is this you?" And yes, continue. And there you go. And you're going to go through this Nearpod. When you have screens like this, it's you're going to type things in. What do you know about Africa? Africa has a diverse ethnic, has a diverse group of people. Just to that, you're going to post it, and then you'll be able to move forward, and then go to the next screen. Where is Sudan, and so on. You can go through the entire Nearpod that way. After you watch the whole thing and submit it, you're going to move on to number 2 on this list, which is Edpuzzle. Okay, you're going to listen to chapter 1 of Edpuzzle. Okay, and same thing, I need to log out so that you can see the screen, but you'll see this screen for Edpuzzle. And you're going to log in. You're going to say you're a student, and you're going to click on your Google little button down here. If you've already joined my class, you'll have classes to select, probably social studies and science. You pick ELA and move from there. If you have not joined yet, then you will join using the codes here. Make sure you pay close attention to first, second, or first, fourth, fifth, and sixth periods. I'm going to join. I'm going to go to my Edpuzzle so that you can see what you're supposed to be looking at once you get there. When you get there, you're going to have a screen that looks like this, okay? And let's say you were in first period, your screen would look like this. Okay, now these do not have due dates. This is where you found the video that you're watching right now, is where it says no due date. The due date assignment ones are in the first column, and you're going to click on A Long Walk to Water, and you're going to start playing it. And you're going to listen to it, and as you listen to it, you're going to answer the multiple choice questions.
Duets.
Now,
The division of full cast
if you were in class online, this is what the students did. We did not do it all together. We did this individually. We did finish the Nearpod all together, but you can definitely do the student-paced one. And you definitely can do this independently. Students in class did that today. And as you're listening, to it, then you answer the questions and submit it. Tag, title, author, genre for this book includes which of the following? A Long Walk to Water, fiction, Linda Sue Park. It's all of the choices. You submit it, and it tells you whether you got it right or wrong instantly. Instant feedback. Instant feedback. We love instant feedback. So after you finish that, make sure you finish the entire video. Make sure you watch the entire thing until it ends so that you get full credit for it. When you're done with that, you are going to take the reading comprehension quiz for chapter 1. Okay, where are you going to find that? You're going to find that on your modules page. Okay, and you're going to click on that and take the quiz. I can show you what that's going to look like if I go to your view, student view. If I go to student view, if you look at student view, you'll see some different things here. Announcements, modules, grades. If you scroll down, you'll see there's a link to Edpuzzle along with your class's code. There's also a link to Read Theory. If we go over to modules and click that, we can scroll all the way down. And remember, if there's too much in the thing, you can close it by hitting the arrows. Scroll down to the quiz, click on it, and I can take the quiz. I'm a test student here, so take the quiz. What language is Salva learning in school? What language is he learning in school? Well, if you were paying close attention to the readings and stuff, he was reading English. He's learning English in school. What is Salva's father's occupation? Judge. So if you're watching this now, you're getting the answers to the quiz. After you watch the video, you can take this. Where did the teacher tell the boys to run? Into the bush. And What literary device is crack, pop, pop, crack? Ack, 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 ack. That's the machine gun firing. That would definitely be automatopoeia. And then I submit, and it tells me right away what I did. And it says I got a 75. Which one did I miss? Oh my, what was I paying attention? It was that he was learning Arabic and not English. Okay, so you're not going to make that mistake. I knew that. Man, I can't believe I messed that. Okay. There is not a second chance on this quiz, so if you missed class and you didn't have the extra little bonuses that I gave in class, you got an extra bonus here. I took the quiz. I missed one on purpose so that you can see what happens. Okay, so the correct answer is Arabic, and it tells you that. So correct answer to 1 is Arabic. 2, he is a judge. 3, tells him to run into the bush after the fighting starts. And that is example of automatopoeia. Okay. So if you're watching this, I just gave you 100. I just gave you 100 if you're watching this. Hopefully, if you missed class, you are watching this. Okay, I'm going to go back to modules. Go back to modules, see what you see. Back to the agenda for a second. Scroll down to that. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a different day because of the STAR math. You have first period to go to your fourth period class, and then it's normal. Fourth period, you go to your fourth period class. You're going to stay there for fourth and fifth. Sixth period, you go to your fifth period class, and then the rest of the day is normal. And if I leave student view here, go back to my view here, put myself in the middle there. That's today's lesson, agenda for September 21st. We did the Nearpod together. You'll do that on your own. The part that we worked on today, or we went over today, was the poll questions, whether you agree or disagree with the statement. There is no right or wrong answer when you get to that part. You listen to the statement. If you agree with it, you put agree. If you don't, you disagree. And then there was the last question about characteristics that you need, character traits that you need to survive, in a challenging environment. And the example I gave is bravery or courage. You have to be brave to be able to go through the hard times. So add a couple of personal characteristics to that. It's things like being smart, being witty. Okay, it's not whether you're tall or short. Those are physical characteristics. It's personal characteristics. It's traits. It's character traits. After that, the class worked independently on the Ed puzzle. Everybody had to listen to chapter 1. Everybody's going to have to listen to chapter 2. And then I'm going to give you some options of whether you want to read the actual text or you want to continue with the Ed puzzles. So I will definitely let you know in the near future. Tomorrow's STAR math testing. If you have English 4th or 5th normally, you will have an English class, and we will be writing I am poems. If you wrote the I am poems last week, then you don't need to worry about that. Wednesday, make sure you check on Canvas on Wednesday. Do the participation check because you are participating in Wednesday, not online with everybody else, but you're doing it. And then do the work that's going to be assigned, and it'll be chapter 2 to watch chapter 2 at puzzle. And then I will see you on Thursday, and we will start to discuss chapters 1 and 2, talk about plot, and definitely talk about the basic situation of A Long Walk to Water. Hopefully this helped. Going to try to come up with a video every single day for what we did in class. Some days it'll be just a review, like today. There wasn't a lot of teaching going on as far as me talking, though students were learning through Nearpod and especially Ed Puzzle. But this will definitely be there every single day, and it will be in the Ed Puzzle no due date column. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. And as I hopefully can say many Mondays, great job, Buffalo. Way to go 2-0. Way to squish the fish. And I will talk to you folks later on. Goodbye.